Thank you, sir. I didn't pledge at all. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Actually, you all join me in giving Roland an incredible round of applause. He's phenomenal. We truly appreciate the support. I'd also, this is the final award of the evening, but I do want you all to know that they'll still be coming around. I'm sure there's still some food left back here, so we're going to hang out for a little while. We've got some incredible music. I wanted to take a moment to introduce you to our artist this evening, who's just an absolutely incredible brother, Mr. Reggie Codrington. And just to read a quick word, despite his lifelong struggle with cerebral palsy, as well as having overcome many other life obstacles, Reggie learned to transform differences and defiance into diligence and perseverance. He has grown and emerged a stronger person. This strength resonates through his music with a sound that is simply unforgettable. And I do have a number of his CDs, literally. The boy is bad. A true musical artist must have the ability to captivate his listeners with the eloquence of his sound. You will find that Reggie Codrington delivers this and so much more. So as soon as we wrap up, I'm going to turn it over to Reggie and let him just do his thing. But before we do that, there's a reason why this was the last award of the evening. This award is the Minority Business Activist Award. The reason why it's the last award of the evening is because, number one, the recipient, Mr. Heyward Davenport, has genuinely been someone that I admire thoroughly. Mr. Wayman Gwynn, who was then the executive director of the National Capital Area Minority Business Center, Business Opportunity Center, had first introduced me to Heyward Davenport when we were headed on a train ride to New York. And over the course of that, Wayman had an opportunity to tell me kind of Heyward's background. And I was just sitting there amazed. And I had almost forgotten a lot of the things that he said. And then when the advocates panel, the folks who actually select the winners and nominate folks for these awards, when Heyward's bio came back in, my vice president, Lynn Jenkins, was sitting there typing some information. She said, oh my God, oh my God. And it's just because of the things that he's done, what he's contributed to the struggle. He's been in the fight for years. He's very passionate about it still. And he's genuinely a living legend. So with that in mind, what I'd like to have happen, if you guys will indulge me, I don't know, are the folks from the National Student Business League still here? They may have had to head out. Would you guys come up? I'd like for you all to, if you can just come up here. I'd also like Janice Freeman from the African American Chamber of Commerce, Tina Dortch from the National Association of Minority Contractors, Devance Walker from Montgomery County Economic Development, and frankly, anyone else that sits on that advocates call that we have. We have a call. Our last call, Christina McWilson of Congresswoman Barbara Lee's office dialed in on the call to find out what were the concerns of the advocates, the folks who are out here launching the fight for minority business. So what I wanted to do is have all the advocates come up here, because in reality, all of you are the activists. It's all us. Wayman, would you please join me, please? Come on up here. Always being shy. So we're going to collectively present the final award of the evening to Mr. Heyward Davenport. Mr. Heyward Davenport is the recipient of the 2010 Minority Business Activist Award. The Minority Business Activist Award is presented to the business leader or supporter that has demonstrated an especially active, vigorous advocacy on behalf of minority business and minority business concerns. Mr. Heyward Davenport is a lifelong pioneer and leader in minority business development. Mr. Davenport is the Northeast Regional Director of the U.S. Department of Commerce's Minority Business Development Agency. He led the first major MBDA policy shift in program focus to adopt a strategic growth initiative to develop a minority business scale and capacity. Mr. Davenport has held several executive positions within the city of New York since 1970. Prior to MBDA, Mr. Davenport spent 12 years as Deputy Commissioner of the New York State Department of Economic Development, Minority and Women's Business Division. Mr. Davenport's vast accomplishments include, but are certainly not limited to, establishing the first minority-operated MESBIC in the country, chair of the New York Governor's Executive Council for Minority and Women Business Development, establishing a network of 25 state-funded entrepreneurial assistance centers of New York, establishment of the first minority and woman certification program in the state of New York. He also established a program providing industry-standard construction management training to minority contractors. Mr. Davenport was also presented the 2008 Leadership Award by New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg. Mr. Davenport is a proud Air Force veteran, yes sir, awarded the Airman's Achievement Award for outstanding performance above and beyond the call of duty. Would you all please join me in congratulating Mr. Heyward Davenport, the 2010 Minority Business Activist Awardee.